Hi, my name is Jessica Somm, and today we are reading The Worried Kid. This book is written by Victor Biton and illustrated by Alissa Creno. Nobody knew what to do. Doug could not sleep. He just lay in bed with his eyes wide open. No matter how hard he tried, he still couldn't do it. Doug constantly worried. He worried about everything. What if my mom's head will turn into a chicken head, he thought. And then when she calls me for dinner, all she can say is, "Bok, bok, bok, bok." I'll never even know what she made for dinner. And what if my teacher turns into a mermaid, he thought. And then when she tries to put on her high heels, she'll slip and hurt her back. And what if the clouds start raining chocolate? People will be covered with it, and when it gets hot, it will melt, and then everybody will start licking each other. He just could not stop worrying. "Why don't you try counting sheep?" his mother suggested. She looked tired herself. After all, the long hours she was putting in at her new job. Doug tried really hard, and by morning he had a gazillion sheep, all neatly stacked in 3 tall mountains. "Why don't you try drinking some hot milk? Why don't you try reading a boring book? Why don't you try listening to Dad's music collection?" Nothing worked. "Why do you look so tired?" asked his friend Beauty Mark. "Why do you have those bags under your eyes?" "Oh," he replied, "I can't sleep. I am worried about so many things." "You are so tense. You need to relax." "I know what you need," she said. She took him to a building that seemed serene and calming. Doug thought what she had in mind might work. The yoga instructor said to try all kinds of things, and Doug tried all of them. He even tried floating in the air with only the power of thought. But unfortunately, it seemed like he didn't have the right type of thoughts. Doug was more tired than ever. "Wait! I have one more idea," said the little girl. "Let me call the sleeping fairy." The sleeping fairy came right away. She was a beautiful and tiny creature with lovely purple wings. When she flapped them quickly, instead of the sound of the wind whistling, her wings made the sound of a beautiful lullaby. The fairy flew up and hovered in front of the little boy's face. "Don't worry, little boy," said the fairy as she began to flap her wings. "I can help you." Soon, Doug heard the most calming and relaxing song. The sleeping fairy's voice was so familiar. It was his mother's voice. It was a lullaby she used to sing to him. "Ride, my child, ride the wind, slide the rainbow to the butterfly field. Float on the clouds, go through the gate, where sweet dreams are waiting, holding your hand." He could clearly see his mother's face, and it was definitely lacking a beak. She didn't look like a chicken at all. His teacher was indeed in her high-heeled shoes, balancing steadily on her 2 feet, and heavy rain washed all the chocolate away. His eyes felt heavy, and in no time he was in dreamland, sleeping in the mountains on many, many layers of fluffy sheep. Beauty Mark and the fairy smiled at each other. "It always works," Beauty Mark said. "Always."